We have heard of de-dollarization, we have heard internationalization of currencies, but for the Indian rupee, that dream of becoming a global currency looked far from reality a few years ago. But now Russia reportedly wants to pay Bangladesh in Indian rupees instead of dollars. The move isn't just about trade. It's about bypassing US sanctions, reducing dependence on US dollar, and it could unexpectedly put India's currency at the center of global commerce. So what's happening? According to Bangladeshi media reports, Russia wants Bangladesh to settle bilateral trade using the Indian rupee instead of the US dollar. It's more important to note that this has not been officially announced by either Russia or Bangladesh. At this stage, it is a proposal that is expected to come up during bilateral talks later this year, as per some reports. So why is Russia making this proposal? Ever since the Ukraine war began, several major Russian banks have been cut off from the global financial system due to Western sanctions. This has made dollar-based international payments more difficult for Moscow. As a result, Russia has increasingly been looking for alternative currencies and payment mechanisms to keep trade flowing with friendly countries like India, Bangladesh, China, and more. According to reports, Russia believes that Indian rupee could offer a practical solution, not just because of the decades-old friendship with India, but also because Russia is sitting on a pile of Indian currency as it had started oil trade with India in Indian rupees. So here's how it will work. Bangladesh would pay for Russian imports in Indian rupees instead of US dollars. Since Russia already earns large amounts of rupees through its trade with India, especially from crude oil exports, it can use those rupees to settle transactions with Bangladesh instead of converting everything into dollars. That would reduce dependence on the US financial system and make payments easier despite sanctions. The proposal also builds on an existing trend. Bangladesh already uses the Indian rupee as a part of its trade with India. In fact, the two countries officially launched rupee-based trade settlements in 2023 to reduce pressure on dollar reserves and lower transaction costs. Russia now appears to be exploring whether that same currency can be used in its trade with Bangladesh as well. So what does this mean for India now? If such an arrangement actually goes through, it would be another boost for internationalization of the Indian rupee. Instead of being used only in trade involving India, the rupee would begin acting as a settlement currency between two other countries, Russia and Bangladesh. That's a significant step because reserve and trade currencies become stronger when more countries are willing to use them beyond bilateral trade. For India, this could increase global demand for the rupee, strengthen its position in the regional trade, and also reduce dependence on the US dollar in cross-border transactions, and also support New Delhi's long-term ambition of making rupee a more widely accepted international currency.